My definition of life is that you start with something. A dream, foundation, idea, anything.
Life.
You grow and take it with you. But somewhere along the way, life gets in the way. And
that's life.
It happens.
Life.
Sickness, demons, relationships, interests, expectations, pressure. Something gets in there and tampers with the thing you vow to protect.
Life.
Then, you either accept it, say, okay, I guess this is how it's supposed to be, or you take that situation and make it your vendetta, your mission to change it, and resurrect your original vision. So as you can see, the story can be told starting from the vision or from the vendetta. It all depends where the story makes you say,
that's life. That's what all the people say. You're riding high in April, shot down in May. But I know I'm gonna change that tune. When I'm back on top in June.
Listen, yeah, this shit in my veins, blood pumping for months on end. I got an IV, my thoughts on the papyrus. I'm not leaving a trace. Fridays with no RDV, been a disgrace. This shit used to be part of me, now it's all of me, taking arteries out of place. Just to transfuse the vast pews filled with past views. A point of middle and ring shots to the face. LMFAO to maybe this shit was just a phase. Got a generation to feed, cause they gave me more confidence than I ever needed through this game. I'm bobbing, weaving, leveling up, not worried about the praise. I'm just praising G.O.D. for shining down on me and helping me off these hating motherfuckers. It's all love, but I'm first letter and last name, and them dubs flowing with wavelengths. From now on, I'm cast iron them by letting the truth serum, the pressure true serum for their life lessons. While my life lessons, I decided it's time to look at days in its incoming blessings. The ink runneth endless. I think then I test them. Needle burning 8 tracks. I stay packing lines. I'm making grooves in real time. This shit'll warm up. I'm preheating vibes. Only time I'm rocking supreme when a frozen pizza cooked from each microwave. This the type to save indica disciple name. Illegitimate, independent, running from game. Yeah, they used to be thrown my way. Funny how insults got stomped out till they insoles on my running shoes. I'm done with losing now, from chasing green as opposed to writing in the green grass on my avenue. Top tier bars, you can have a few. Analyzing from my monocle, I'm selling a cashew. One sentence cash flew out of my head like a chia pet. Growing verde, he up next, don't dare say I'm washed up. Splattered red on my wings like I'm hot sauce. Fail to see the subliminal in between. I'm double crossing and ending these. Sham God through Eurostep. I'm point fiend, self-anointing. I'm not trespassing or loitering. To honor my appear, taking my visitor passing, voiding. Done with avoiding my alter ego. Poe Joe, Da Vinci, RJW joining. Rapping till I got nothing left. Got a better chance seeing the comments end. Best to assume a common trend. Comatose in the argument of argument. To die in comment section, no mentioning sentences with legends. Belong between the legends of paper with pen in hand. So high in the clouds, I'm not worried about where I land. Cause among the inner demons, I'm chilling on an island, writing raps and finding each and every memory in and out of this mic stand.
Discovery's 4 computers now have primary control of critical vehicle functions. Discovery, go at throttle up. 3, 2, 1, 0, 0.
That's life.
Inhale, y'all smoke. Exhale, poems, my idols roll through me. Channeling wavelengths beneath the grave. Waiting to see y'all rave, but the lack of reaction started downward spiral. Man, what a shame. And you got no one to blame. Eyes wide shut, dreaming of better days. Woke up in the middle of nightmares. Alarms firing, angels hitting the snooze, leaving me abusing substance. I've been up since time decided to cut wrists. Minutes bleeding away, levitating, only me to witness. Rehearsing my papyrus, been the sole prescription for my soul enlisting. In the battle against demonology, ominous results, but never making history. Irony must have kissed me with the first summer sun ray. The blessing missed me. 5 rings on for the universe with an open fist. I'm Will Smithing. I'm on my own wave, just me by myself. Swim in my own lane. Check my mental health. Karma with the feng shui of a starving artist is some grown man shit. Don't give a shit regardless of whatever the interpretation. I'ma die a martyr for the power of dealer pockets. Wetting my pockets filled for starters. Shit received well, I'm killing the pocket. Feel my fans mossing. Bars going over the heads of y'all. I built a foundation and stand at 11 tall. Project never project, releasing them every fall. Made the best decision of my life at the altar. Drop ring with silence and I put the ring on notice in the autumn 2021. I made a jump. Friday the 13th, I'm cooking this shit for lunch. Doing this shit for fun instead of stressing over funds. That time will come as long as the music loved by the creator. My family good, my wife good, my life good. Cause I know what I'm chasing is what I should. I'm on my own wave, just me by myself. Swim in my own lane. Check my mental health. This shit crazy, this shit made me. Mad Lib and Dilla saved me, so did L.O.G. and Jay-Z. K-Dot, Cole and Shady was merely the gravy. On top of a decade and change where I made change for no change. Rearranged my quotations for the detour. And the demons found my machinations back in 1-4. Swept them away, yeah, I won 4, but they left scars. Thought I was finished, but I want more after this crash course. Pessimistic individual, focused on little tricks through the middle of. Man, you saw what middle did. Meddling in my affairs, demonology could be mastered with my mix and masters. Trash bins, hazmats for the has-beens. Ugh, Pusha T ad-libs couldn't even summarize. Classic lines through this iris, I call them summer eyes. V2, dropped about mid-July. Mandibular tips need to be carted off and cauterized. Point a minute and ring, pen in the afternoon. August weather coming, 365 around the moon. Motherfuckers hung over on New Music Fridays and sleep till noon. I booked a sesh on 6/16 while vinyl days in its first spin. Cause I need to work harder to grace a tune. Heart to hearts with myself on my avenue. My spotlight looming, waiting to cast my shadow. The air thick with talcum, I'm loaded, they need some ammo. Pen and pad, the only fam, hold them close to my soul. Wife and family, blessings on blessings, I'm working so they don't have to. Back to backs in 2 months, some of the greats don't even have to. Switch up the guards like Steph C to J Poole. Green growing out the Sarah Benham, the cash flu. Shit is nuts the way I split the schism. A boom bap like cashew. Golden Sonics at you. Bad shit the way they bail when I give hell like 4 letters ringing bells. Move fans like AC when I exhale. Cold blooded like fish scales. Weighing heavy, they fishing for scales. I'm fishing for scales. I'm fishing for scales. Hey, listen. I'm calling now more than I wanted to. Pride got in the way, I wore out the soles of my running shoes. For Forgot what it was like to lose. Put me in a spiral, falling down was expected rather than in case. This is what you do. Tears reserved for the happy days. Iris in a daze. Film over my eyes from crying. I need to wipe them away to focus on my life as a film. My idol beat his demons. I found myself because of him. Point a meddling ring and a set of bars. It's a set of hymns grinding past midnight when the candles dim. Recollection of my learning curve. Curving obstacles, improbable oddity. I'm finally in the space I always wanted to be. Finally ready for the world to hear V2B3. I found my vision from the Vendetta, take us some action. Disturb one, my perspective, rear view focus with satisfaction. Smile under glasses, opposition moving molasses. This shit is my turn, I'm speaking to masses. I wrote this shit 13 years ago and knew it would happen. Yeah. Already seen the post-Vendetta vision. It's an abstract thesis, a humanistic masterpiece. Battered and beaten, but the Egon beats resurrecting the pieces. RDV just added seasoning. No tippy-toe shit, I'm firing at you like season. Sick in the suit of fit fiends on a Friday evening. Edited in PTSD from an poetic non-believer. I'm feeling the easel, this shit finna blast the fuck off. 16 picks in the draft, lying on the 16th for relief like Jared Goff. Motherfuckers used to scoff that they buying the scratch-offs to meet Da Vinci with the mask on. Guy Fawkes basking in the moonlight, assume light when you tune into me for advice. Just know this ain't a new song, it's a new vice. I'm not in the right room, I know when I enter the room right. This ain't a new fight, match up for the classics. 09 passing CDs, stowed in backpacks. 2018 Hamilton spitting for has-beens, treating them like Ye was in the studio session gasping.
I've been doing this more than you.
What I've been feeling, but never spewing over the top. Decade and change, I love this shit alive. Process over progress, 16 stacked over nonsense. Family to feed, but I'm never venting about my stress. Maybe that's something I should let out more. Venting ain't a detour, it's more of a rapport of the therapeutic, antiseptic, antibiotic for demonology. I'd rather be an outlier for making a dream a reality than outlying, cause the sun's rays up and wash me down. Looking back, it's been a fantastic one we had. This ain't the end, it's a new chapter. Vision 2, Vendetta 3, open to masses with no captor. This amount of people welcome. This ain't an album, this is shelter. This ain't lightweight, this ain't welter. Don't meddle in this affair, I'm welded. Making these last verses, I felt a gut feeling. My heart started melting, igniting the spark from my spit so wicked it lit a match. Saw an opportunity sprout, I grabbed that shit, give me that. Most spitting, gimme and gimmick raps, I'm finna spaz on boom bap classic samples and outlast them. The vision back. Don't know what's ahead of me, but I know there'll be better days, yeah. Don't know what's ahead of me, but I know there'll be better days, yeah. Don't know what's ahead of me, but I know there'll be better days. Don't know what's ahead of me, but hey, I know there'll be better days.
And the hits just keep on coming.
Reminiscing when the rain wouldn't quit. Forever sitting in my room writing shit. Each verse a lifeline, I was rapping to live. Now I'm happier than ever and ready to love my kids shit. It's amazing how perspective rearranges. I was always trying to change and wear a mask to hide the pain. Now the sun out, hitting my soul now. The rays profoundly blessing my whole sound. I'm just breaking the foreground, headed northbound. Mountain ranges hitting irises. In the demon's vehicle broke down. A couple miles back, they still looking for hubcaps cause I bucked back. They spun out with the tires flat. Remaining in the rear view, I'm never looking back. Radiating, they need sunglasses and hazmats. When I pass them, seatbelt unfastened, accident waiting to happen. I'm just glad I'm headed for different pastures. Fiending for a beat to mark a V for Vendetta, the mark of a trendsetter. A hiatus for me is merely a breath later. So rare, my breath iconic like Darth Vader. No more passenger seat for the haters. They say it's no more positivity, taking aim at navigation.
You want the moon? say the word and I'll throw a lasso around it, pull it down.
Yeah, this shit is blasting off. Lunar eclipse before vinyl be taking rotation. Finally hearing my ovation. All I was hearing was don't say shit, but now I'm catching microphones before taking my main stages. Showing I was made for this. Said it on 26, but I'ma say it again. Mama remember when everyone else said it's merely a phase. LMFAO, RDV, more than just abbreviations. I would write out all my dreams on my day shift. Notepads in school filled with pages and pages. Double XL written in 2013 when I saw Logic take the opportunity and nail it. That dream is still reside in my soul, but found a family of his own, and I'm writing from a healthy home. The good news I was waiting on all along was peace of mind, that I'm not alone. All I needed was love, yeah. All I needed was love, love.
Some consider to be unnatural.
Yeah. Run it. Yeah. Turn me up a little bit. Yeah. I say my machinations out of sight when you said I'm out of my mind. Now the same verse was stuck in your head came out of my mind. Metronome loud at the time, aging, no more complacency. Patience sees no way slowing, depression seeping in, cause they sleeping on me. But never to give a fuck if I'm relevant. I just wanna elevate my life for my family using this MPC. Indie Da Vinci, Last Supper before the USBs. Flying overhead, bars overheads and non-believers. Bleeding out on every track until I'm anemic. Been with me the last decade, you'll maybe see a passion for boom bap. Hear a chorus of idols speaking. Hieroglyphs, the way the lines showing how I'm feeling. Put a face on Poe Joe, ashamed I missed it. Blinded what's behind the scenes like a motion picture. Inner demons rain down with rain pouring. Soul torn in two like the Shroud of Turin. Opposition went from imbibing the old ways of ignoring the attention, peeking from snoring, sleeping on Da Vinci with Mona Lisa for sheets and stupidity pouring, with the pain melting from the foreign masterpieces worth more than weight. Decadent sacrifice and worth the wait. Hold my dinner plate. This shit not a main course, it's more of a buffet. New Music Friday. I'd be lying if the true serum ain't seen the beast through my way and seen the view of my pain. Point of view, window pane. Point at you with a vein. IDV through intravenous flow better than entertainment. You be paying top dollar to know your name. This ain't shade throne. It's more of a taken throne. I'm holding it on the end zone. Piece of my pie out the oven from Enzo's. Only time they mention my name in the verse is opportunity and death note. I've been turning death notes to new leases. Life provide new heights and new reaches. New levels attained and new meetups. New friends and new fiends. Enemies are arm length, space decreasing. The Shroud of Turin papyrus speaking.
Now it's done. It's time to have a look at your face. Take off your mask.
Some consider to be unnatural.
Yeah, this shit is double scoop on a sample like Baskin Robbins. Taking beef thrown at me and flipping any drama like Vitinhow. Young pup to a dog with the still a collar. Wore proud and added vinyl CDs. When I saw $1, I just decided that it's been too long. Rapping was part of me, you can't part of with a fine-tooth comb. This shit was quarterback when Da Vinci was 11 years old. 11 mixtapes later, they backtracking just to try and control. This MC fire breathing. Went from dying laughing to die to meet him. Hyacinth the way these bees fleeing. V2, V3 release made me see Jesus. Peaks and valleys past 3 months, now I'm running even. Lucy Lumen with the FOMO in the back of the photo. They tried to skate around the God flow like Yoko, oh no. Now we ad-libbing my own nose. Finna be ready to bulldoze, you missed this bulldozing off. They used to scoff at the code. Now I sit back and let my vendetta dethrone. I'm middle finger flipping the illegitimate conversation all night long. I turn insults to fight songs while they light bongs. Last up and shit I'm painting, I am neating, cause the lines tweaking. The textbook definition of top tier, they blind weeing. The driver's seat and co-pilot, but the pilot lit the way, they over easy. Oh, but I'm reaching this divine season. Blessing with God flowing, ending in a few seconds. This divine season. Don't even try preaching. I'm in your head like I'm mind reading. I'm rounding out the sturdy sign stealing. I'm wielding double V's, building dubs. Sham God beating a double team. Earn too many strikes, I'm like Waldo, confine me. Used to be trying the angle of co-signing. Then I figured consistent top tier shit, the only right scheme. My stock went from straight up like 90 degrees. Recording in the summer heat. Screaming in the basement, the crowd's forming for placement. Working hard on my day shift to afford a microphone, audio box, Pro Tools, music, all of that got. Students sit upon 3 a.m. carving on rocks. Hieroglyphs shown by the candlelight in Hamilton spot. The ammo in the cerebellum and the safety unlocked. It was 17 years after the turn of century. I had more Vendetta because the vision rotten. The lack of opportunities shown, so I had no choice but to embezzle and piece together the memories. Eventually the stadium rocking. I'm writing so I can't be forgotten. Can't ask where I've been, cause ain't no V2, V3 in rotation. Long after I got here.
Beneath this mask, there is more than flesh. Beneath this mask, there is an idea, Mr. Creedy. And ideas are bulletproof.
Some consider to be unnatural.
Vendetta, lead center, papyrus weather. Take aim, dead center, take shelter. AC vent, I'll melt ya. Move fans, hell yeah. Move fans, hell yeah, hell yeah. Vendetta, lead setter, papyrus weather. Take aim, dead center, take shelter. AC vent, I'll melt ya. Move fans, hell yeah. Move fans, hell yeah, hell yeah. Poe Joe been built for this. Itching behind the closed door, trying to get his 2 item on a poetic fix. Collecting top 5s in an alphabetic list. 09 freestyles, then get out-finessed by kids. Had to put the time in. Obsessed with wrist, mandible. Been throwing multi-syllabic fits ever since. They minds on multiplying and subdividing 5 digits. My mind was climbing Everest just to find a bar to spit a voice memo for like 9 minutes. Paper chase only if the last line filled in. Punch holes and made up enemies like loose leaf. I stayed up to find the next rhyme and did it loosely. Peripheral vision to catch the inner demons like who's he? If there's a nightmare, then I'm in it. Infinite combinations. If I spend my days wandering my mind, then I'm fine with it, yeah. Vendetta, lead setter, papyrus weather. AC vent, I'll melt ya. Move fans, hell yeah. Move fans, hell yeah, hell yeah. Vendetta, lead setter, papyrus weather. AC vent, I'll melt ya. Move fans, hell yeah. Move fans, hell yeah, hell yeah. Tell me one more time how I'm losing my mind. I'm about to take these same mandibles that made this and scribble out the last few days of my life. I'm better off when everyone's sleeping, I take flight. Nobody understand the way I walk. Fiending for the next time I rhyme how I talk. Levitating, nobody here to witness, I'm ahead of my time. But I'm losing time. Finna forget it's inevitable. Eventually I'ma get to the goal. I split cerebellum, vision vendetta. Boom bap all over my sleeves, I wear Dilla. Madlib, ask Ric DV. No more deviating from my collection of CDs. That been inspiring me. Make my shit, right, produce it better than I could believe. Poe Joe, the alter ego that ate away from my soul. Is my life story, the irony. Vendetta, lead setter, papyrus weather. AC vent, I'll melt ya. Move fans, hell yeah. Move fans, hell yeah, hell yeah. Vendetta, lead setter, papyrus weather. AC vent, I'll melt ya. Move fans, hell yeah. Move fans, hell yeah, hell yeah.
or you will perish.
Yeah. We're writing a story for a different picture. Da Vinci painting the Mona Lisa right beneath the balcony. You're holding false idols who barely meet the criteria. Full Mount Rush of MCs just reclining this two-seater and drive with me. Don't imbibe and get too fitted where the song's bleeding. The arcs meeting parallel of heart and soul feeding. Blood flow for your cerebellum and mandibular melodies even. Odds came to a God, never in my mantra. Palpitations mimicking Christ conscious. Before the bread in 1999, been in rotation. Along with young Sinatra on the vinyl days. Soaking up these final rays on my front step before heading back to work and through my lunch break. Do this shit for my family and not my own sake. Envisioning my son and daughter having their own lake. Making their own waves without the pressure to survive through life's maze. Hell best and not provoke. Devil's playground is always open late by any means and void an idle mind. Pure innocence tough to protect and hard to find. Love easier said than done, we don't make the time. Most times I write the rhyme but don't set it in stone. I'm just living by the chime of the metronome. I'm just picking chives for the omelet aroma. I can't even decide on my persona. Poe Joe screaming through Da Vinci eyes. Bye-bye to normalcy, I'm only seeing cloudy skies. Can you see through the haze? I've been running shit back 3 times on one finger. I can count the good days. Ain't worried about a shit pays. I'm working so it pays off. Levitating the matrix in the palm of the left. Ring hit so I'm following through and holding that shit till it ring pretty like Steph, Bobby and Wiz controlling the breath. I'm consoling the hex. X behind me like the decade I conquered. Nothing to do but move on with rear view mirror. Punched out and shattered glass on the dash. Raps in the cut like incision. Intermission is that's life and the decision between Vendetta and Vision. It legitimate until silhouette seen in the cinema. And I benefit from the 16s that started embers and burned up the desktop they was written on. Pen and pad, send them back to 36 chambers. Never finna hear, I forget what his name was. RDV nailed in the infrastructure, but I hope it happens soon, cause luck run out for the kid from the basement. Vision through Vendetta, told her coming of age. Words came apart from the page. All I wanna do is live life my own way, no copy and paste. Never taking a stencil in the right, pen in the left, and start tracing. This is free form. I gave this shit out for free form. Started in 09 to relieve boredom, then I figured out the shit a new lease for. Broken soul, down and low, heart near in a comatose. Reaching out to RDB saying V2V is fire, can you make another one of those? I started penning votes instead of V2V2. This sounded more like a set of instructions for breaking free, so I called it the code. That same individual locked on at midnight at release day, listened to fuck funerals. Picked up the phone and wrote, bumped that funeral song while I was on the bridge, contemplating what it'd be like if I dropped shit. Then I finished the song and stepped away to bump that shit again. Yeah. Rap this shit to the death of me. I threw point in the middle up to come in peace, but that shit is deceased. I put the ring on notice like Stephen C. Stepping back to catch a glimpse from my balcony. Influences to memories while I'm adjacent to the enemies. Don't provoke, turn a cheek, walk away as I comatose the critically acclaimed shit 6 feet deep, trying to speak through the grass seat. A few choice words couldn't outlast me. Shadow couldn't outcast me. You driven through adversity and trying to steer from the backseat. Taking years for a release I finished last week. I'm freestyling this flow over angelic choirs. Any instrumental acquired, original retired. I've been admired, but not revered, and I'm getting tired. The tires spinning, heating up and not catching fire. I'm burning up from not learning trust. You teaching lust, but I'm learning love. My veins pumping blue, I don't breathe enough. Lately I don't even believe green papyrus could find us. Lately I'm dipping into my blood, searching for pain to load up into the stylus. All of a sudden my demon's loudest. In my writing room looking like a mausoleum tomb. The first line of this verse was Ebony Unity. Starter kits, I'm Manila Violet. Devil on hold while I'm busy dialing the most high. Searching for answers, blind to what's behind opposing lines. Not focusing on mine, I'm penning this from wavelengths with no tide. Who am I? It's one of those things where I don't know what is ahead of me, but I know there's gonna be better days. Vision Vendetta 1, Vision to Vendetta 2. And thank you so much for listening to Vision to Vendetta 3. I'm making this in my basement. You can just hear the dryer just went off. I'm so fucking motivated to make this shit.